Have you ever stopped to think about how you're communicating with the universe? Believe it or not, this conversation happens all the time, whether consciously or unconsciously. But what many don't know is that, by learning to speak with the universe intentionally, you can transform your reality in amazing ways. The key is understanding how to use the power of vibrations, intentionality, and manifestation tools to attract everything you desire. And we're not talking about magic or something out of your reach, it's something anyone can do, including you. In this content, you'll discover 7 powerful ways to speak with the universe and align your desires with the energy you emit. And don't worry, it's not just about praying or meditating. There are practical and accessible techniques you can apply in your daily life, with real and tangible results. Want to know how? Get ready for a journey of self-discovery and transformation, where every word and thought has the power to create the life you've always dreamed of. Let's go! The first thing you need to understand is that the universe is always listening. Sounds strange, right? But that's exactly how it works. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, emits a vibration that travels through the cosmos. You're in constant communication with the whole, whether you're aware of it or not. The good news is that by starting to recognize this, you can learn to connect more deeply and deliberately with this vast network of energy. This happens when you begin to focus on your intentions and direct your vibrations toward what you truly want. Just like a radio, which tunes into different frequencies, you can learn to tune your thoughts to attract what you desire most. Now, what makes this connection even more powerful is the idea that the universe doesn't just listen, but responds. It's like a friend who's always by your side, ready to help, but who needs clear signals to know how to act. If you want change, you need to send clear signals of intention. It's not enough to think vaguely. A simple example: if you feel you need more love in your life, think and talk about love. You're sending a connection vibration, and the universe, with its infinite wisdom, begins to align situations to bring that forward. The law of attraction is directly connected to this idea: what you emit, you attract. Therefore, when communicating with the universe, the key is to be clear and consistent in your thoughts and feelings. As you deepen this practice, you'll realize that communication with the universe doesn't only happen during meditation or prayer, but in every moment of your life. Every word, every thought, is a message sent to the cosmos. If you want to achieve something, you need to be tuned to a frequency that resonates with what you want to manifest. The best part? The universe is always waiting to help, it just needs you to connect in a genuine way. This opens doors to results you may never have imagined possible. Now, let's understand how this communication takes place through the law of attraction, which is the next step in this vibrational journey. The law of attraction and its relationship with the law of vibration. The law of attraction, in its essence, is the idea that we attract into our lives what we emit to the universe. But here's the key point: what you emit isn't just words or thoughts, but vibrations. We are constantly sending vibrations to the universe, whether we're aware of it or not. The universe, in turn, responds to the frequencies we're tuned into. When you begin to understand that your feelings and emotions are the main force behind this vibration, it becomes clear that if you want to attract something positive, you need to maintain an energy that resonates with positivity. The law of vibration works like the command stick, creating the frequency that will be the key to what you attract. To explain it better, imagine yourself in a room full of people. Each one of them is emitting a kind of energy wave, depending on how they feel. If you're feeling optimistic, that wave will be stronger and more positive. If you're in a state of discouragement or frustration, the wave you emit will be lower and denser. By tuning into the law of attraction, the universe picks up your vibration and brings situations or people that are aligned with that energy. But beware, the real magic happens when you begin to understand that everything in the universe is in constant motion and change, and by adjusting your own vibration, you alter the frequency you attract into your life. It's like tuning a radio station to the music you want to hear. Now, how can you apply this in your daily life? A practical example: if you're seeking a new job or business opportunity, begin to visualize yourself already in the position you wish to achieve. Apply emotions of gratitude for already having reached that goal. By doing this, you begin to emit a positive vibration, and the universe, with its vast intelligence, starts to align circumstances to bring that opportunity to you. The secret lies in recognizing the intimate relationship between vibration and manifestation. By understanding that the universe responds to your frequencies, you begin to realize that every thought and feeling has immense power in your life. Now that we understand how vibration influences attraction, let's see how positive emotions can strengthen this connection even further. High vibration for positive results. When we talk about vibration, it's important to understand that positive emotions like love, joy, and gratitude emit the highest frequencies. And this is the key to attracting positive results. When you're vibrating at a high frequency, you are literally telling the universe, "I'm ready to receive the best." This isn't just an abstract concept, it's something very practical that you can apply every day. For example, when you wake up in the morning, try expressing gratitude for what you already have in your life. This creates a positive wave of energy that begins to attract more good things to you. Try to look at the small moments with more appreciation, like the smell of coffee or the beauty of a sunrise. This makes a huge difference in your daily vibration. On the other hand, when we allow ourselves to fall into negative emotional patterns like fear, anger, or frustration, our vibration lowers. It's natural to go through difficult times, but the key is not to let yourself be consumed by those emotions. They are like a magnet that attracts more of the same. For example, if you spend the whole day complaining about something that didn't work out, you automatically start to vibrate at a low frequency, attracting more situations that reinforce that state. But by learning to consciously shift to more positive emotions, even in the face of difficulties, you are tuning into a frequency that brings solutions and opportunities. This doesn't mean ignoring the problems, but rather, looking at them in a lighter and more positive way. The power of maintaining a high vibration lies in controlling your emotions. You need the discipline to recognize when your vibration is falling and use tools like meditation, contact with nature, or even a good conversation with someone positive to raise the energy again. A practical example would be, if you're having a tough day at work, instead of allowing yourself to spiral into frustration, how about taking a break, breathing deeply, and remembering something you're grateful for? This will instantly shift your vibration and create new energy for the rest of your day. Remember, the universe responds to your vibration, so the more you emit positive energy, the more good things start to flow your way. Now that you understand how to raise your vibration, let's explore the power of intentionality in manifesting your desires. The power of intentionality. The power of intentionality is, without a doubt, one of the most powerful tools you can use when speaking to the universe. When you're aware of the energy you're emitting, intentionality becomes the driving force behind your actions and thoughts. Instead of letting life happen without a clear purpose, you begin to shape your experiences intentionally. The intention, when made clearly, sends a direct message to the universe about what you desire. This can be simple, like deciding to have a joyful day, or more complex, like setting a long-term goal. What matters is that your intention is clear and aligned with your feelings and emotions. Let's take the practice of gratitude as an example. By expressing gratitude for the good things in your life, you are emitting a vibration of thankfulness, a clear way of intending more reasons to be grateful. This creates a continuous cycle of good energy, where the universe, responding to your intention, brings more situations for which you can be thankful. It's simple, but powerful. When you begin practicing gratitude intentionally, you're creating a vibrational field that attracts even more abundance. This practice applies to all areas of your life. If you want more love, for example, begin focusing on and intending more moments of affection and genuine connection. Furthermore, intentionality isn't just about thinking or wishing. It requires action. When you intend something, the universe begins to open doors and create opportunities, but it's up to you to take the necessary steps to follow the flow. If you intend to start a new project, like a business or an educational journey, you need to act. Intention without action is like a seed without water. Without your effort, the universe's energy can help, but the realization depends on you. By intending truly and with aligned actions, you create a vibrational wave that harmonizes with what you want to attract. Now that you understand the power of clear intentions aligned with your actions, it's time to explore how meditation and prayer can further enhance this communication with the universe. Meditation and prayer. Meditation and prayer are two essential tools when it comes to establishing a deeper and more direct communication with the universe. Both have the power to open channels of perception that are often blocked by the busyness of daily life. When you dedicate yourself to meditation or prayer, you're creating a space of tranquility where your connection with the whole becomes stronger. In meditation, you allow yourself to slow down, breathe deeply, and tune your energy. During these moments, distractions decrease, and you begin to hear more clearly the signs and insights the universe is trying to send. This is what we call cosmic listening. You begin to notice answers and guidance that were previously unnoticed. Prayer, on the other hand, is a form of direct communication with the universe, an honest conversation where you share your desires, doubts, and intentions. It is an act of surrender and trust, a moment where you open yourself to receive the guidance you need. For example, when praying, you might ask for clarity on which path to take in an important situation. Prayer is not just a request, but a declaration of faith that the universe is listening and taking care of you. Often, prayer not only provides answers, but a sense of inner peace that brings clarity and confidence for the next steps of your journey. By incorporating these practices into your routine, you realize that communication with the universe becomes stronger and more aligned. Meditation and prayer are not just relaxation techniques, but ways to access a larger plan, where the answers to your deeper questions are available. The secret is consistency. The more you practice, the more sensitive you become to the messages the universe sends. This opens doors for more intuitive decisions that perfectly align with your purpose. Now that you are more connected to the universe, let's explore a powerful manifestation tool, visualization. Visualization. Visualization is one of the most powerful practices you can use to manifest your desires. Imagine, for a moment, that your mind is like a blank canvas, ready to be filled with the images you want to create for your future. When you visualize, you're literally drawing the reality you want to see, giving the universe a clear map of what you desire. However, the secret is not just seeing these images, but feeling the emotions associated with them. For example, if you're visualizing a promotion at work, it's not enough to imagine the higher position. You need to see yourself in that new role, feel the satisfaction and pride that comes with this achievement. When you add emotion to visualization, you begin to tune your vibration to what you want to attract. It's also important that the visualization is done clearly and consistently. It's not enough to visualize once and expect things to happen. The key here is continuous practice, as if you were training your mind to focus on the images you want to see materialize. Spend a few minutes of your day, either before sleep or right after waking up, imagining and feeling the experiences you want to manifest. Picture success, love, health, or any other desire with as much clarity as possible. This goes beyond simple imagination, it's a deep alignment between your thoughts, emotions, and the vibration you're emitting to the universe. And it's not just about passively visualizing. Visualization is a way to align your thoughts and actions with your goal. When you visualize in detail, you're creating an attraction field that starts to reflect in your daily choices. For example, if you visualize financial success, you might start making smarter decisions about your spending or invest in new income sources. Visualization not only opens doors for opportunities but also prepares you to act in a way aligned with your goals. Now that you understand the power of this tool, let's take the next step and understand how affirmations can also intensify this manifestation process. Affirmations. Affirmations are powerful statements that you repeat constantly to reprogram your mind and align your beliefs with your desires. They work as a filter through which you begin to see reality, shaping your worldview and, consequently, your actions. When you repeat an affirmation with intention, such as "I am worthy of success and happiness," you're not just saying words to the wind. You are creating a vibration that begins to manifest in your life. The universe, by picking up this frequency, starts to align your circumstances with the message you're emitting. Over time, these affirmations become subconscious beliefs that shape your reality in an invisible, yet powerful, way. A simple, but effective, example is the practice of gratitude affirmations. By starting your day saying, "I am grateful for all the blessings in my life," you're not only attracting more things to be grateful for, but also strengthening your positive vibration. The act of affirming something with certainty and emotion activates the creation and manifestation process. If you want to improve your self-esteem, you can repeat the affirmation, "I am capable and deserving of love." Each repetition strengthens this belief until it becomes your truth. And the most interesting part is that the universe starts responding to these affirmations, bringing situations that validate your new self-perception. The secret to effective affirmations is consistency. They need to be said with the intention to truly believe in them, not just as a mechanical repetition. When you affirm something with conviction, the words gain power. Additionally, they must be aligned with what you truly desire, without any doubt. By applying this principle, you begin to transform your reality in a meaningful way. For example, if you're seeking a career change, affirm with faith, "I am on the right path and attracting the right opportunities for my life." This practice not only reinforces your confidence but also resonates with the energies of the universe, attracting everything you need to achieve your goal. Now that you know how affirmations shape your reality, let's reflect on how to use these powerful tools to transform your life in a practical and ongoing way. Now that you've learned how to effectively communicate with the universe, it's time to put these teachings into practice. What will you do with all this power in your hands? How will you use the tools of vibration, visualization, affirmations, and intentionality to transform your life? The key is in action. It's not enough just to understand the techniques, you need to apply them consistently and with an open heart for the opportunities the universe is ready to offer. Remember, the universe is always listening, always responding, but it needs your collaboration to bring about the changes you so desire. How about starting now? What are the first words or thoughts you're going to send to the universe? And of course, if you want to keep learning how to make this connection even stronger, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you won't miss any content on how to transform your reality. The universe is waiting for your action.